Welcome to this episode of Bulldog TV. I'm Robert.
And I'm Anna. On this episode of Bulldog TV, we have stories on senior night, a germ freak, and a very competitive challenge, and much more.
Bulldog TV starts now.
We are.
Nosotros somos.
Good day.
Fuck cow.
Law Academy just wrapped their first mock trial. Jocelyn, Edwin, and Maggie have the details.
Law Academy has a yearly project that they do called the mock trial. The seniors a part of the Law Academy do all the acting but treat the trial as real as possible. They are the officers, attorneys, crime scene investigators, and even the jury.
So it's pretty much just like a thing where we have a trial, like it's either criminal or civil, and pretty much I think we have 3 to 4 attorneys on prosecution, then 3 to 4 attorneys on defense, and we have a bunch of witnesses. Get everybody together. It's pretty much like the whole setup, and then we get everything ready, and we have an actual legitimate trial.
The mock trial gives the seniors an idea of what a real trial is like. This will hopefully allow them to realize if this is something they want to pursue as a career.
I think mock trial is very effective just because it teaches you communication skills, how to be a public speaker, speaking in front of crowds without getting nervous, and like critical thinking skills, thinking of questions, thinking of how to argue your questions, thinking of how to argue objections, and basically makes you a well-rounded person.
Behind the students are teachers motivating and helping them to overcome any obstacles that come their way. The mock trial prepares the seniors for their next step in life.
Well, we think that it helps the seniors with higher order thinking skills. They learn to think critically. They learn to argue persuasively. They become really good with their oral communication skills. I think that it's as close to real life as we can possibly get, and they could actually look at some roles and some jobs that they might be interested in doing as they get older.
Preparation is the key to success. The Law Academy mentors gave a lot of time and effort to make sure their students were prepared to face a real judge.
Our senior mock trial, we actually start when school starts, and we usually we aim to do it around October 31st, just to make it kind of fun because we want the kids in costume, and that's just a great date, we think, to pull that off. So we start at the beginning of the year, and we read the novel in class, and then after we've spent about a month or so in class reading it, then we pass it on and it goes to the criminal justice teacher, Ms. Lockhart, and she teaches them all the necessary trial skills that they need to put on the trial.
In order to have a trial, you have to have a case or a story.
This year's trial was over the novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and we took the novel, read it in my class, and then they actually worked the crime scenes and put together the trial in Ms. Lockhart's class.
Bulldog TV's third-year students are also participating in the mock trial. They have been helping this trial really come to life with the Law Academy.
Well, Bulldog TV, with the help of Miss Moore, who's fantastic and creative, by the way, and her creative students, they're doing a parallel project with ours, which is a modern adaptation of the novel, and they've kind of shadowed us and followed us, and they're doing their project alongside ours, not with us necessarily, but alongside ours. Her creative students did put together our crime scenes for us, which was instrumental in putting on the entire trial, because we had to have the crime scene in order for the responding officers to work that, and then have CSI investigators come in, and then ultimately determine the charges to be filed and put to trial.
At the end of the day, whether you are in Law Academy, Bulldog TV, or any other academy, you are a Bulldog. We help each other out and we get things done the right way. From Bulldog TV, I'm Jocelyn Pond.
Make sure to tune in a couple of weeks for part 2 on the story featuring how Bulldog TV collaborated with the Law Academy on producing an adaptation of Frankenstein.
This week, Chris and Rick sent out a challenge to Mr. Myers. The challenge this week was the game off. Here is an intense challenge between them.
Chris, what are you doing?
Nothing?
Is this some video game?
Yeah?
these games these days, they're ridiculous. Why do you need a whole keyboard and mouse and everything? Back in my day, we had 2 buttons, B and A. That's all we needed. Those games were epic. They were amazing.
B and A?
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's all you need?
That's all I need.
Are you sure you don't want to do this?
The thriller dance? It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but it's funny. Well, sir, I challenge you to a game off.
All right, so here's the deal. If I beat you, you have to get back to work. And if you beat me, you still have to get back to work, okay?
Sounds unfair, but okay.
All right.
Yes! I get to drop off your intelligence at my base. I have 8 health, by the way, and I'm so close to dying that if I jump off a cliff, I'll die. So I'm gonna play as a medic next, because a medic is so lame, because he has a needle gun and that's it. But he's really fast and he can heal himself. So. Well, I got the point first, so it doesn't matter. Yes. What do you gotta say?
Chris, I may not like you very much right now, but dadgummit, do I respect you.
Let me guess your final words. Get back to work?
Yes, will you please, for once, do something productive?
All right.
A big woof whoop to Mr. Myers for accepting the gaming challenge.
Here at Springdale, we consider everyone as part of the Red Dog family. We are all one team. Believe in us. Hashtag BIU. Anna and Freddie have the story about our special family.
Real ones rock with me, rock with me, rock with me. Real ones rock with me, rock with me. Real ones rock with me, rock with me, rock with me. Real ones rock with me. That's all I'm here for. Real ones rock with me. Bustin' at 'em like blackout. Town. Black out, black out, black out, black out, black out. Bustin' at 'em like black out, black out, black out, black out. Never bite at your own sound. Three's up for that game, dog. Still rep where I came from. Yeah, they call me Susie. That's the way you get that name from. Wearing babes like I'm Pusha T. I don't trip off my enemies, cause I'm getting that new money. Young Bucks, Tennessee. With the people that been with me, never switch my loyalty. Riding around into the door, whatever, trying to hustle up to that Bentley. No line, I walk in for free. She's so fine, she meant for me. Blog sites, they mention me. I said, pay me more attention, please, cause I'm on the grind. I'm turned up. You borderline. Get burnt up, standing next to mine. I'm on the grind. I'm turned up. You borderline. Get burnt up, standing next to mine. This young nigga got Fuego. All cash, no San Diego. That's no charge. I go hard, leave the G's behind like.
A big woof woof to the football team for working so hard this year and keeping the spirit and tradition alive.
The quickest way to spread news is through social media. The latest trend is just because. Gavin and Anthony have the story.
Everyone has a story. For this SHS student, his was very inspirational. Just Because started off as a set of poems that Miss Gelton had her students write in her sociology class. But Student Council has used that as inspiration for a movement to challenge students to look beyond what they see and to actually get to know their peers as individuals.
Last year, a student named Forrest Garner died, but he left a really inspirational poem.
We started this movement, we were inspired by Forrest Garner. He was a student here at Springdale High School who passed away last year, and he wrote this great Just Because poem in Miss Gelton's class and just really inspired Student Council to, take what Forrest taught us and hopefully apply it to the whole school.
This SHS student has touched many of the hearts of the faculty members.
I like to think it'll help students be less judgmental. I hope that students will actually take the time to read the poems and actually think about what they say and what they mean and how our thoughts and actions can impact each other.
Just because I make mistakes doesn't mean I won't learn from my mistakes. It doesn't mean I'm a failure.
Just because I am happy at school, it doesn't mean I am happy at home.
Just because I don't have a strong male role model doesn't mean I don't know what it's like to be a man.
I am human.
I am successful.
If you would like to join the movement, go on Instagram and follow the SHS Stuco Instagram page and write a poem yourself.
With winter coming and germ spreading, germaphobes are crawling out of their holes and breaking out the germ eggs. Tia and Julissa have the humorous short story.
I don't have much time left. My whole hand now is numb and I'm growing more ill by the second. So yeah, I usually start my day off by putting on my protective suit and I just have to stay away from all the diseases out there. I have to cover up absolutely everything, my legs, my arms, my feet, anything you could think of. And after this long, extensive process, I'm ready for the day. So I usually walk to school trying to avoid all the germs that would be on that bus. It's disgusting how many germs are in that school. You wouldn't even imagine how many germs. Let's just say that girl had it coming. I just had to leave school after the incident. It was too much for me to take. So I had to let my mom know that I got tuberculosis from this freaking girl at school. Mom, you won't believe it, but you have to take me to the hospital because I have tuberculosis. All because this girl sneezed on me. Come on, Mom, don't cry.
Hi, I'm only cutting an onion.
Later that night, I found a bruise on my arm. I just knew my veins were leaking out. So I figured before I got even worse that I would do my research. Oh boy!
Bulldog TV will be having a fundraiser at Zaxby's on Thompson today from 4 to 8 p.m. Make sure to come out and support us. Well, that's all the time we have today, Bulldogs. But before we go, we wanted to let you know that Bulldog TV collected over 800 socks, mittens, gloves, scarves, and beanies to donate to a local homeless shelter.
A big woof woof to our fellow Bulldogs for making this happen, especially to Miss Gelton's class that donated close to 600 pairs of socks.
Remember to keep giving back. I'm Anna.
I'm Robert.
Stay classy, Springdale.